I have to say, and before I get shouted down for being sexist, I think it's much harder for men.
See, I agree with you.
Harder for men to remain monogamous.
Well, I think men are very much more visual.
Yeah.
I mean, visual, and also, I'm going on personal thing now. If I was to have an affair, it would be because I really fancied him. There was things that were probably really bad in my marriage, and I was looking for that, you know,
emotional connection.
Emotional connection. I'd have to really fancy him, think he was worth losing all that for. Whereas I think some men, not all men, so don't all have a go at me, but some men, because it's just, it's visual, it's there. It's more sex. It's not an emotional
stereotypical
attachment.
view, isn't it? Saying like
no,
women are, we're all kind of, we only do it if we love somebody, and men do it because they can't help themselves. They're animals.
But we are different. We are. I agree with you, Kalina.
Thanks. I like having you on the show.
Oh, listen, we all know women's
sweeping statement. Men are more visual.
No, not
what
all
about
men.
all the females who are artists, architects?
No, but that's different to what she's saying.
Oh, but they've made careers out of being visual people. So you're saying that women and men judge each other and select each other based on women are choosing for a sense of humour, you know, and all different things, and men are just going on looks.
The physical than we are, for sure.
I don't agree with that.
I do.
Well, speaking as someone who's not been terribly faithful in their life, I'd say that I don't want to say I agree with Felicity Kendal. I just think people are different. But speaking personally, I've never managed to last very long. Although as you get older, it gets a bit easier. And sometimes you look back.
I think when you get older, you just can't be bothered.
Yeah. Well, and also you look back at the pick and mix buffet that is your life and who you have selected.
What was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
And also, when you're younger, you're more confident with your body. When you're older, it takes you 20 minutes to get all your gear off.
Felicity Kendal says that people have affairs because they're insecure and they want to kind of validate themselves, and I just think that's rubbish.
You just fancied them.
Yeah, I just fancied them.
Oh no, I get that. I get a bit of that. I get a bit of that. I think if somebody is in a relationship, male or female, and they feel they're not getting any attention, their partner never compliments them, they feel neglected. I think sometimes affairs are about that. I think it's not often that they don't even maybe love their partner. They just feel that there's no excitement left anymore.
But actually, sometimes a man pays you a compliment and you just think, what is the hidden agenda here?
It's your cynical mind shining straight towards it. No, I think monogamy is a very difficult state. I think, you know, on paper, to ask two human beings to say, you know, particularly if they meet when they're very young, to say you've met this person, you will be with them for the rest of your life, is very hard. I think, like you, I enjoy monogamy. I think you do have to work at it. This whole relationship thing. And I always remember my dad kind of saying to me once when I was quite young, I can't remember why we had the conversation, well, in my teens, but he said, you know, you have to work at having a good marriage. And I remember at the time thinking, God, how boring, you know, why that sounds boring, hard work. And the older I get, you do. You have to have a good relationship, Ruth, you have to work hard at it.
I work at all of them. I've worked on them all.
She's really been hard at work.
What I am is a serial monogamist.
Okay.
I'm monogamous, and then as one comes in, the other's out the door.
So actually you've been monogamous.
A mini overlap. Yeah, but basically I'm monogamous, but there's one, then another one, then another one.